Sup? Today we're going to be talking about a lovely ballad, My One and Only Love, which is one of my favourites, and it's got two main sections. There's a nice happy, everything's lovely, everything's rose tinted in the A section, it's wonderful, everything's fine, and then the B section is very melancholy, very sad, and everyone's gonna die, it's very sad, and then it comes back to being happy again. And so what I'm going to talk about is the way that I approach this format and apply melodies over the top of these things to create a diegesis, that is, to try and create a story through music, through the notes that I'm going to be playing on the guitar. And I'm going to be talking about how I structure this, how I start, how I develop, and how I end. And hopefully what we're going to do is create a nice little story curve throughout the piece. We've got 2 or 3 minutes of backing track to play over here, which is available from my Bandcamp. So have a look in those show notes right there. And it's £1, £1 of your earth pounds. Okay, so go and check it out. There's loads of others there, loads of really interesting. All played by me, all real instruments. Anyway, why One and Only Love? So, start with, we've got a G7 pedal, a nice fancy introduction, an 8-bar thing that sets the scene, creates a frame round the canvas of the picture that you're about to paint. Okay, in this case, G7 sus. So we've got G, F, B, C, and G on the top, and then it goes to a, which is a kind of diminished. Okay, those are the two. So that's like an F minor 13 over G. That provides a nice bit of tension and release for the first little bit of the piece, and it kind of introduces the melody. So you've got G natural as a starting note, it's the tonic, the first note of the melody, good place to start. The melody around quite a lot. I'm sort of using some interpretative improvisation in the way that a singer would, to try and give it the sense of expression and being color voce and slightly out of time, which creates a sort of, the romantic sort of feel to the thing, to the narrative of the notes that I'm playing. So into the middle section. Lengths of phrases, keep them about the same sort of length as when you talk, so you have to grasp a breath and then you talk, so about 3-4 seconds, 5 seconds, and that gives it a nice even natural sort of nature type of quality to it. As I'm developing the solo, I'm starting to use arpeggios a little more, and in the beginning I would maybe, I'm using 2, or maybe 3. So it gets you into good sort of areas of the neck, creates a nice sort of development in the sound as well. Of notes like that can be quite nice, because they can have an impact and leave the listener kind of, and then if you leave space at the end, it creates a nice impact and sort of resolution, and you can let that have an effect, and then you can begin the next phrase. Use a pedal point. time like that, double time sort of thing in small bursts can be quite effective, really, just in terms of keeping momentum in with the solo. Phrases at the end, ornaments to sort of get down to scale nice and quickly. So there we have it. So, hope that was helpful. Subscribe to the channel, and the backing tracks are available in the link below. They're only £1, very cheap, and there's loads to work on. I'm going to be working on doing small lessons on each of these backing tracks over the coming few weeks. So, hit the subscribe button. Speak soon.